Mustang. I'm not a big fan of these long-bodied Mustangs, but I was kind of surprised when I got to my father-in-law's condo complex. This thing's just sitting here, baking in the sun. 351 Ram Air. There was a guy around the block from me that had one of these back in the 70s. 429 convertible. Freaking crazy. A 429 station wagon motor and a Mustang. This thing is just sitting here. The paint still got some shine to it. Some older repaint. Two-tone blue interior. Automatic Cruise-O-Matic. Mach 1. Oh, it's from Connecticut. Not too rotted. It's got some rust Pisser will have to deal with. No, I didn't buy it. How does it look underneath? Big differential. Kind of sort of factory looking exhaust. Should stick straight out the back with nice chrome tips. A little bit of rust. It's not from Connecticut, that's for sure. It's got to be from Florida. This is where it's sitting right now. Better take care of that rust on this beautiful Mach 1. It looks like it had a for sale sign right in the window. Rare sport interior. 71 Mach 1. Here's a phone number. 11,000 original miles. Can't read it. There's a big cockroach on top of the first digit. Alright, where were we with the whip and wind? Rare sport interior, 71 Mach 1, phone number. Can't read the mileage because there's a cockroach right on top of the miles, the first digit of the mileage. So, is that your car? Oh. Locked. Oh well. There's a phone number on it, but oh, they're too busy. Don't want to talk to me. Yeah, there's a cockroach right on top of the... You see it? Right in the middle of the for sale sign. It's a big friggin' cockroach on top of the first digit of the original miles. And you can't see the mileage because Ford always uses tiny digits for their miles, and the first digit is very deep in the odometer. And I can't read the mileage. I tried. Got a tachometer. No, it's got a clock. Gauges, clock. The clock is working. Cruise-O-Matic, Mach 1, no air conditioning. Power disc brakes, sport interior. It's got a car cover sitting in the back seat. A lot of good that does. What do we got underneath? Want to floss your teeth? Here's your opportunity. Underneath looks good. Looking real good. Not rusted. Got a custom bent exhaust system. Nicely done, but it was bent custom, not bent on a factory machine. Transmission. Transmission. Can't tell what that pan is. Is it a C4 pan or FMX? I don't think it had a C6, but it's not rusted. Stick my finger in the frame, see what we got. A little bit of rust. Not too bad. All right, give me a second. Phone's ringing again. So where was I? Well, the latest news is on this, what day is it today? Thursday, noontime. The latest news is we are not going to Asheville, Charlotte, Spartanburg. It's supposed to rain all week. So Mrs. CW just changed our reservations. Treadwear 400. What's the date code on these tires? See how old they are. Pretty good shape for a Mustang. Got a decent repaint, proper stripes. Nicely done. Just got a little bit of rust. It's all factory tin. There's no patch panel in there. Ford didn't believe in putting inner fenders in. Pretty good shape. I'd buy it if I was a Ford guy. No air conditioning. Got cracks in the tires though. If I'd go on the inside of these wheels, I could see what the date code is and see when they're manufactured. Hello, Mr. Muggs. Missing the front spoiler. Easy restoration or drive it the way it is. Not a rotted rad support on this one. Ram Air. Yep. 351 Cleveland. Probably an FMX pan. Mr. Spike Punk would know. Maybe I'll catch and see how much they want. Probably a lot of money. Rear view mirror adhesive and fuzzy dice. Plain Jane sport interior. Remote control mirror, AM radio, no air conditioning. Sitting here a while. That was the drop-in fuel tank. And no, not a drop-in fuel tank on this one. Fords in the 60s had a drop-in fuel tank. The bottom of the trunk floor was the top of the fuel tank. Got the handling package. Pretty cool, huh? 71 Mach 1 Mustang. I remember when these cars were new, one of my neighbors had one. He used to race up and down the street. And my friend's mother would say, "Look at that Mach 1 going so fast, he's crazy." Right, Max? It's crazy. Well, I'll give the phone number a call and see how much they want for it. Probably lots of money. Everybody knows what stuff is worth now. Just gonna fix that rust. Wonder if those triples light up. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. That was so cool. The Cougars and the Mustangs, the new ones do it. All right, Mugs. We gotta go explore. We're going to Key West. North Carolina, Charlotte, Asheville is canceled. Mach 1. Gotta love your Fords. There was a Mach 1 on the cover of a '73 Motor Trend magazine. Nose up into the air, into the smog. I think read the byline. That was the very, very, very end of the muscle car era. Chrysler had a few. The Roadrunner, I just saw an article of some machines about a '74 Roadrunner. I didn't even know they made one. My mother bought a '75 Cordoba new. It didn't have Corinthian leather and velour and a 360, but a 318 was no cost option. Could have had a 400 or a 440. It's almost the end of the muscle car era, thanks to unleaded fuel. And they had lineups at the fuel stations because there was a gas crisis because OPEC didn't want to supply fuel oil producing exporting countries, and insurance companies were figuring out that racing stripes meant wrap around a tree. All right, I'll call them up.